Okay, what I'm about to tell you today, right now, is gonna save you a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of material when you are building your bucks for ICF. Okay? First mistakes, what I did. This, you see this 2x6? I had it inside, sandwich inside of this ICF. Okay, inside between, for the header, shoved it inside. So what happens, if you can see, there's lintels here. Okay, there's lintels. You see that lintels? There's number 15 M bar at the bottom, and then on top of this ICF, there is another bar that's number 10 M bar. That's it with Amvic. You gotta do it that way. And then we use these stirrups. Okay, every 6 inch. Now they're good tight up there, but when you sandwich the 2x6, then you're taking the space for the concrete because that 15 M bar has to be encased within 2 inch of the ICF. So MVIC guy came, inspected it, which is great, you know, that's why I like their service, and told me you have to remove that. So the best thing is just to put a header here. So I got an idea. I'm never ever gonna use these 2x6 inside. If I'm installing windows these days, there are concrete screws. So I can just use concrete screws and just have a bare concrete there. So 2x12s, get 2x12s. Well, better idea what the Amvic guy told me what he does for commercial. He said he cuts this 1.5 inches off right here in the inside, but not cut anything in the outside, right? Then he takes 2x10, because you see, if you put 2x10 here, 2x10 from here to here, this is 3 for this ICF is 3 1/4. So from here to here 6, 9 1/4. 2x10 is 9.5. So that's like 1/4 inch off. That's fine. You can put it flush along here, 2x10 to here, inside, right? Inside. So in order to put it inside, you gotta cut 1.5 right there. So you do that for all around if you want, or don't use any wood. Use 2x12 all the way around, and then you can tie it like that. 2x12. 2x12 is 11 inch. So if you tie 2x12 with this all along, 2x2 is 1.5. So that would be perfect, right? You tie it there, and you put it against, and then you reuse it upstairs, and then you don't need a lumber. That's the cheapest way to do it that I find. Or you can get 2x10. The best way to do would be what the Amvic does, right? The issue with the Amvic is you won't be able to brace it on both sides, right? If you use a 2x10 here, you won't be able to brace it like that, the way it's braced on the outside. Okay, so that's a mistake I made. Don't use any foam, any rigid, Fox bucks or anything like that, and just get 2x12, right, and put along the whole 2x12 long. Attach this like that. That will make it 12.5, exactly 12.5. And you take that and you're gonna put it there. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do for my wall over there. That wall that you see, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I made that mistake. Now I'm spending a lot of time removing this 2x6. You can see like I'm removing them from inside because they take up concrete space. So like this one, right? This is bad idea. Okay, like that is bad idea. I came up with that idea because, like I said, rookie, so he came, he told me the way I have it here is good, like that majority of the force is gonna come this way. So 2 screws here is what's gonna hold it, and 2 screws here, it will hold this force, the force that comes against here. And then you form it right there, which I will do, right? You're gonna form it right there and it will hold it, So make sure that where the concrete force is coming when you're bracing along your buck, and you have to make sure your lintels are encased inside. So we got to pull some of that deep inside, and there's enough. I'm gonna measure that from there to there. It should be 2 inches at least, right? And so that means I have to remove this one because there's a 2x6 in there. That one I don't have to do too much of a job. I have to remove that one, I have to remove that one, and I have to remove that one. But it shouldn't be bad. Okay, so it shouldn't take too long. That's just fixing. Yeah, I was a little bit frustrated today. Otherwise, I passed my inspection. The city inspector came, he passed me. He said, make sure you put the rebars like we talked about. I put the rebars and it's all good. Okay, another thing is if you're using zone system, zone system is great for DUIs, okay, because it will stay with you for a long time. Make sure the force that applied here, you use a nail, because there's too much force applied there in 100. So use a nail. A screw is good here. Okay. Little things like that. Okay. So thank you so much. I'm not editing this video. I'm gonna put it right as it is. All right. So. So excellent. There you go. So my friend is videotaping me, like I said. So yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for watching my videos. This video, I just made it. I'm just gonna upload it straight up. I pointed out the buck issues that caused me so much of time cutting it, and you've seen in my other videos, I had to cut all the, because I was, at the beginning, I was standing the 2x6 straight up, and I put concrete halfway, right? Halfway up to there, and then the concrete pushed it, and it was leaning against the wall. Then we had to cut to make it straight. You've seen some of the place that we did over there, and then that took up too much time, and like adjusting it and all like that. You don't have to do none of that, right? Don't put anything inside. Just build your window with ICF. Just build it. Once you're done, take 2x12 against the window, right? Then you put 2x1 of these, 2x2. That will make it 2x12 is actually 11.5, and this is 1.5. To make it 12.5, it's perfect for this wall. Like I said, I'm repeating myself. And then you sandwich both sides, and that's perfect. I found out. Okay, that's perfect, and you can reuse that upstairs too. It won't cost you too much money. I spent too much money on this floor. I learned it. The upstairs floor is going to be great. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe. Please click like, comment. Comment is very important, and hit the notification button so you can get more videos. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much.